I'd like to give all glory and praise and honor unto the Most High. And I'm going to have to redo this one. So, so you see in that clip right there, you had a he had a lion, and he was out there by himself, and you had the hyenas in packs attacking him, man. And usually, a lion, he'll by himself, he'll be able to take on one hyena, man. That's light. Even two, by himself, but they just outnumbered him, man. And we all know, like, a single hyena can't outdo a lion, but they attacked him in packs, and he almost lost his life. They almost subdued him, but you see, his pack came in and helped him out, and ended up saving his life, man. So we're going to take a look at a couple of scriptures because, even just watching this, the animals, it brought, the scriptures to mind, So Ecclesiastes chapter 4, 9 through 12. So it says, two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, who shall withstand him? And the threefold cord is not quickly broken. So basically, it's saying, to have that fellow, it's good to have that fellow, friend with you, man. To help you out in the time of need. It says, woe unto him that is alone when he falleth. And you see that that almost happened to that lion right there with the hyenas, man. He was by himself, and that was almost the end of his life, man. If his buddies didn't come and help him out, man, and that kind of reminded me of the relationship Jonathan and David had. Jonathan was always, that barrier. He was always like that barrier there to protect David. When Saul was coming after him to kill him, he would tell David, "Hey, get up here, go there." I'm gonna try to keep my father distracted. Jonathan was the one. And Jonathan was the one coming to visit him in the caves and things like that. When he was when he was on the run from Saul. And even another person that helped him out was Michal too. She ended up saving his life. When she told him to run away. Because I believe Saul had sent men to kill him that night, and Michal, she got word on it. And Michal was, David wise. When they were good at the time. They had a good report at the time. So we're gonna bring up some more scriptures right here. So let's take a look at this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6:14. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure. So, like I was saying, Jonathan was that defense. Jonathan was that strong defense, for David. And even though you got another example, you got what you would call it, Moses and Aaron. Those guys were like, they were crutches for each other, man. They held each other up in a time of need, man. So you need that strong defense, man. Because like it says, woe unto you when you found alone out there. Sirach chapter 12, verse 8 and 9. It says, a friend cannot be known in prosperity, And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. I mean, so even a friend will depart in adversity, man. I mean, so right here, there's nothing but the truth, man. So you see, a lot of times, when you're doing good, everything is lined up for you, and you're prospering. It's saying right here that you're not gonna know who your true friends are when you prospering, man. I mean, a real friend cannot be known in prosperity, man. You know what I mean? And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. So, you know, a lot of the times, man, when you're doing good and then you drop down, you have a lot of people around you that turn on you, man. I mean, the only reason they were being nice to you, was because you was doing good, man. They probably was eating off of you, man. They hang around you. They enjoyed, the luxuries and the things that you afford that you gave them, man. But as soon as you fell down, man, you realize that a lot of these people, this person was fake. This person wasn't. This person wasn't this. This person wasn't that. You're gonna find out who your true friends are in adversity. Your enemies cannot be hidden in adversity. And like some people, they hang around their enemies all day. You know what I mean? And they don't know. And the only reason the only way they're gonna find out is when that adversity hit. So a perfect example of that was Job, man. Job was prospering. He had everything going for him, man. He had friends around him, and when the Most High tested him, you seen what happened. You seen how his wife flipped on him, his friends turned on him. His family turned on him. So those guys were just enjoying the luxuries of what I'm saying, and the fruits of his labor, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they all departed from him, man. When the tough times hit. So this is what it's talking about, man. You're not gonna know who your true friends are, man. In prosperity, man. Even some people wives left them, man. They'll leave you, man. Just like Job's wife. She switched up on him, man. So not even your wife that you or your husband that you make vows with. Is safe, man. If you've only known them in prosperity. And that's why, like, you see, the divorce rates is high. Today, man. Like, guys fall down and people just, hey, they done. Hey, this guy ain't shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, man. So we're gonna look at Sirach chapter 6, 7, and 8. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble, man. So when you get a friend, prove him first, man. Just don't just call this guy your friend and he and he hasn't done that. A lot of people do that a lot, man. Like, oh yeah, that's my friend. Oh yeah, we went out a few times. We've hanged around each other like a little bit, and they call each other friends. But you've never proven this guy, man. This guy wasn't tested, man. You know what I mean? And in reality, your friendship means the most when you down on your luck, man. So. That's what those lions were represented, man. To that lone lion in the time of need, man. They came to his aid. They didn't leave him out there. And then you got that's what Jonathan represented, man. You know what I mean? And those are hard to find. It says, for some men is for a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of trouble. So, like it was saying in the other verse, it's pretty much the same thing, man. Some people is only there for a season. They're not gonna sit down and endure with you, man. They're gonna move on to the next friend that's prospering. That's why a lot of these preachers, they love to preach prosperity so much. All the prosperity preachers, and nah, that ain't the way, man. You're not gonna know. Anything in prosperity, man. You're not gonna know anything in prosperity. So we're preaching that prosperity doctrine the whole time. It ain't it, man. Mhm. So Ecclesiasticus chapter 6:16, a faithful friend is the medicine of life, man. And they that fear the Lord shall find him. So, you know what I mean? Oh, it said they that fear the Lord. So when you fear the Most High, man, He's gonna send you that faithful friend, man. But you got to be careful with this too, man. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you down on your luck, that's the devil likes to attack you. You know what I mean? With his minions on there too. So you gotta use discernment with this. I mean, you're gonna know when it's a friend from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you gotta use discernment, man. You know. So you know what I mean? So and once again, it's a lot of people be like, "Yo, my friend switched up on you." Da 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 da. Those was not friends from that the Lord sent you, man. You know what I mean? When the Lord send you somebody, man, yo, they're gonna behave themselves like Jonathan, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be that crutch, man. So that's a faithful friend, man. You know, not somebody that's just there for a season, and when you down, yo, it's the hey, they just scoot and it's over. I mean, or they just want to pretend. They just want to pretend that they're there, pretend that they checking in on you. I mean, when in reality they really don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you know what I mean. You know what I mean, a lot of us, you would say we had a lot of friends around us that we never really proved, man. To be honest with you, they just hanged around us. You know, but I mean, now that you see these scriptures, I seen this, and I understood them now, and yeah, I realized that like, yo, you have to prove your friends, man. Yeah, prove them first, man. Don't be hasty to give them credit. You know what I mean, because in adversity, most people not gonna stick around, man. So that was it, man. All praises to the Most High, man. But yeah, one more thing, like in this day and age, yo, the Most High is all you need, man. You know what I mean? I mean, the Most High is that faithful friend. I mean, these times we live in now, I just want to add that. You know what I mean, so all praises to the Most High, man. You know what I mean, that's a friend that'll never leave you, man, no matter what. So that's it.